Let's see. Because I have this class open.
Let's see.
Oh, never mind. I guess app design and creation is 29%.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Let me open up the schedule.
Looking at the community page, and it just says, you made it to week 9. Continue working on your understanding portfolio. Continue to learn those coding topics. And start looking at diagrams. Turn in your portfolio until it provides you with feedback. Freaking A, I haven't gotten any, I shouldn't say stuff like that, but yeah, I haven't gotten much feedback. I got feedback once, which is cool, but then the other times I haven't gotten any feedback, so I don't know if that's, I'm not doing things right.
Yeah. Yeah, app design and creation. That I'm not sure how that is graded. I finally got to the point where I understand how coding fluency is graded.
How's that graded? I don't get it.
Well, he has his Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah.
That just does it for him. And so I can't remember the values, but he, like, agree, disagree, strongly disagree. They all have like a value.
Okay. So he sent me one once. I talked with him. I think I'd have to talk to him again. Schedule another meeting time. Just because
I'm going to too.
I don't like ambiguity. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, were you able to work on some diagrams?
Yeah, I should have all my diagrams done by hopefully today.
Oh, cool.
Because the way I did it, like I remember the first week we started, I picked a diagram topic to teach on the next week.
Yeah.
And then we just decided to go through them.
Okay, so you already did. I did everything backwards. I kind of followed the schedule that he provided. I just basically copied it and made some changes. But yeah, like diagrams at the end of the class, which is really weird if you think about it. But you know, usually you should design before and plan before you implement. I wish I would have done that because there's so many things that are just like retarded. But
yeah.
Well,
now I'm confused because when you go into like the actual grading in iLearn, like coding topics is there, UML diagrams is there, scheduling, professional behavior, so that's professionalism, and then your journal report. But it doesn't say anything about making your app. And if you do like the what if calculator, like these 5 things up here are the only things that matter.
Yeah, so I mean, we come to each meeting. I don't know what else are we supposed to do. Are we supposed to interact in the community, like comment and stuff?
I think I saw somewhere in the professionalism that we even need to interact with like people in other teams. So I've been commenting to them.
Dang it!
I
haven't been commenting a whole bunch. I have to do that.
Yeah, me either. I just like recently saw that this last week. My hard disk drive failed.
Oh,
and
really?
it's been an ordeal. Yeah, so I'm trying to play catch up this week.
Dang. I'm sitting at a big old 0. 261, he put me at 54%, but he put my professionalism for 261 really low. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we're not
Was
finished
it 65%?
Let me check.
Because he said that right now he's only giving up to 65%. Like 65% is the max right now. Then
For
at the end of the semester he'll increase the max to 100%.
the
Is what he said in that
professionalism.
class. Yeah.
Okay. See, freaking A. Let me see this.
And you ask him questions about it, he's going to dock you 5%. So now I'm scared to ask questions in that class.
Are you serious? He docks you 5%?
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Like,
I know. I was like, well, what if we just missed his post in the Google community? Because, you know, when other people post, that stuff gets buried.
yeah, like everything is it's really hard.
That's what I don't like about Google communities, is it just buries everything.
It's just like it just throws everything on there. Like there's no, I really don't like it. I mean, I
Yeah.
miss just like, okay, you've got the forum, interact on the forum. There's so much. It's just like
different
they
pages.
throw everything on the same page. I know you can click on the left and look at things, but it's just too. I don't know. It's too.
Yeah, there should be different tabs or something.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're just here complaining about things.
Yeah, yeah. I've been listening.
We're trying to figure out what's going on in the class. But yeah.
There's better ways to do it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have just stayed out of Google Community and just kept it normal, like the normal forums. Just because, like, you know where things are at, it's expected.
Yeah. There's other, I mean, I almost think it would have been better to do something like use Facebook. Not that I like Facebook, but I mean, if they're going to use something free like that.
Yeah, because Google Community, it's, I don't know.
They're both about the same, but at least with Facebook, then you could have made it so that it would have been a lot easier to track where everything is.
Yeah. Because here it's too much. Google Community. Yeah, team.
I finally have my last diagram presentation.
Really?
Yeah, finally.
That's cool.
My computer's running really slow right now. I still haven't got it 100% since my hard disk crashed. Windows won't update for some reason, but I'll figure it out.
That sucks, man.
It's so frustrating because, like, you know, all my homework was on there.
I took this, what's it called? Operating system for, Windows Server.
Windows Server? Yeah, that was a fun class.
I was finishing my the midterm or like the final, and you know how like you work on it throughout the whole class.
Oh no, I know where this is going. Yeah.
Yeah, my computer died. Seriously, the week before, and I had no, and I was like, I couldn't. My computer was dead, so I had my wife's computer, and her computer had really low RAM. It was like two gigabytes of RAM.
Oh, ouch.
So he couldn't even run. Like he just nothing would work when you try to run the um, the
Like
virtual
the
machine.
virtual, yeah.
Yeah, it did not work. So like, what do I do? And I'm in I was in Argentina, and finding RAM, and then that day when I went to go get it, it was actually a holiday. 'Cause in Argentina, there's tons of holidays. 'Cause people don't like to work, I guess. So it's like I couldn't
Smart.
find anything, but then I found somebody that gave me their RAM. I was like, yes, and I did it all in like 2 days. I had to
You
do
had
it.
to start over on that final. That's crazy.
Yeah, I had to start
Yeah,
all
some of
over
those ones,
because you have to do
some of
the like.
those were so hard, like making the virtual machine, and what else did you have to do in that? I can't remember, but I remember some of them were really hard.
Yeah, you had to make the virtual machine. You had to do like so much stuff that I've just forgotten.
Yeah, that was one of those classes where I can't remember everything we had to do, but I remember it was a lot.
Okay.
Like you'd go to the labs, and the labs it would just like hold your hand and walk you through it, like just step
Yeah.
by step. And you're like, okay, I think I got it. Then you get into work on your midterm or final, and you'd be like, what in the world?
Yeah. No, it was. Some of them were good, but some others were just unbelievable. And hold on 1 second. 1 second.
All
My
right.
baby's crying.
Oh, Logan, I assume you're doing CIT as well.
Yeah.
Are you doing the full program online?
No. I've done quite a few of the classes.
How would you say that you're doing? I guess like how would you say you would compare the education? Do you think you get a better education on campus?
Depends. I think I might learn more on campus, but sometimes the teachers are better online.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
My friend, his my friend's dad is the department chair of the information technology department at Utah Valley University.
Wow.
Yeah, and he always makes fun of me, saying that I'm like getting ripped off and I'm not getting a good education. Because he's like, "Have you done all this yet? Have you done all this yet?" And I mean, he's got a PhD, so he just says all this stuff that's over my head. I'm like, no.
I hate that. I was like,
Yeah.
look at come
I
on.
know.
It's like, whatever. That would tick me off.
Yeah, just because he's trying to sell me to go to UVU. I'm like,
Uh,
no, they wouldn't take any of my generals. I don't want to start over.
uh, I really like. I think you learn these classes. Sometimes I don't know. This class, okay. Some classes I don't understand. But you learn
Yeah.
so a ton when you're working. When you actually have a job, it's like you have to do things, and it's everything's money driven. So you're more invested into it. So you spend hours and hours. Whereas with like
Oh
a
yeah.
class, you spend the ideal is spend like 10 hours, right, around there a week.
Yeah.
In this class, I'm spending way too much time, but it's when things are motivated by money, you just learn so much more.
Yeah, I
And
could see that. Like I've never had a job in the IT field, so
you'll see like once it's like they're like, here you go, do this, and like I don't know what you want me to do. And that's like the hardest part is like figuring out what they actually want you to do, and then
oh yeah.
you spend hours and hours and stuff. Google becomes like your best friend. Seriously. Yeah. But yeah.
Well, here I'm gonna run through class diagrams. I didn't finish my diagram yet because I think class diagrams for me they're the most confusing of the UML diagrams.
Okay.
So I guess the purpose is it's a type of static structure diagram that describes the structure of a system by showing the system's classes. And so, like, I mean, you guys remember the UML diagramming class. So basically, you take the classes out of, in this class we're doing Java, so I take the classes out of my Java applications. And then their attributes, like kind of the values that they have, or the strings, the integers, the numbers, the booleans, etc. And you put those in the classes. And it just kind of shows how all of that relates and how the classes relate to each other. And so the components of these diagrams, there's a lot of them, so I'm just going to go over the important ones. There's the class, and like in Java, that's when you like have an actual class. That's what the class is. And there's an attribute. The classifier is a general name for a class, interface, or what that, I'm not sure how to say this one.
Enumeration.
But then, enumeration, thank you. And the attribute is the typed value attached to each instance. So for example, if you have like a value in there, like something returns a string, the string could be one of the attributes. And the operation is kind of like the function that can be performed inside of a class. So something like
getters and setters and
yeah. And I was thinking of something like if you have a function that adds two different attributes together, or kind of what controls the attributes is kind of the other things you can do with operations. As far as I understand it, I'm still not 100% on these, but and then of course you have like associations, which are similar with other diagrams, and dependencies, and interfaces, and these are an import. That's like, you know, same thing as like in Java, the relationship between packages, like in Java when you import things. And so an example that I have, so basically the way I think of it is just like how your Java program is, it actually just like shows it like how with arrows and all the packages and classes pointing to where they interact. So this is an example that I liked. It's on the Microsoft Development Network. It helped me understand how these diagrams go. So this is one for, I guess, ordering. I don't know if it's like ordering food or what, but like there's a menu, and the menu items, order items, and an order, and a phone order. Those would be the different classes. And within the classes, like phone order, order item, and order have attributes, like total price could be an attribute, or a callback number could be an attribute, because it would return like the value or the string or the quantity, and those are all values. And then operations are in order. Those are the things that, yeah, like getters and setters, like what you can do. Like you can add an item or delete an item. Those are things you can do. And then it just shows the relation of how the classes of this ordering interact. So that kind of helped me understand it, and I'm working on making one for my URL connection tool that I've been working on. And yeah, that's about all I have.
Cool.
For that, thanks.
Good job.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love what's it called? It's really good. It reminds me a lot of what's it called? Like, you know, like the table diagram for databases. You know how you have certain relationships that are one to many.
Yeah, I did some of that.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. I've forgotten about, you know, 262, all the different diagrams they had to do in that class. Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys. This is my, well, what was it? What did I call this thing? Hold on one second. Yeah, the system, my state diagram, that's what it is. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go through it with you guys to see if it makes sense to you guys, or if things are looking good. I don't know. Basically, you start the application, And then this is a state diagram for a system. So then you have the main menu, and from the main menu, you can, a selection can be made to go to these 3 different views. So basically, just view the user stats, and then they can come back to the main menu. And yeah, here, a list of things. Then from that list, you can choose to add, edit, or delete. And then from each one of those, it'll come back to the list. And then just log out, and that's end the application. So does that look, I don't know, like a state diagram as you guys know it?
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Okay.
You have your decision nodes and
All right.
the start and end point, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see how things are working out. Just because I'm kind of not too great with diagrams. So yeah. Oh, and the use case document. So I found a ton of different ways to write a use case document. This is basically my use case right here. Let's come on. Why did it do that? There's use cases, but the use case document was something that I don't know if you guys had any problems with that, or just basically describing the use case, correct? And I found this this basic format for a use case document. It just basically states the name of the use case and a summary of it, the actors, scenarios, and then the flow of the use case. I don't know. What did you guys do for the use, if you've made a use case document?
Yeah, that looks very similar to the use case document that I have. I can pull mine up.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool to see. Just because, yeah, I found so many different formats and ways to do it. I was like, crud.
Yeah, yours looks very similar to mine.
Okay.
So, do I need to zoom in? Let's see, where did you find that zoom in bar?
The zoom in bar, it should be.
Maybe I don't have, there we go. So yeah, it has like the name, use cases, flashcards, the goal, it kind of says, students should be able to flip through flashcards and study. And then the precondition is that the student knows what they want to study. And then the end condition, the student can use their phone and study anywhere. The failed end condition is that the student doesn't use it. And then there's like the primary actors and secondary actors, the student and the tutor. And the trigger is the student opens the app. That's like the trigger to start it. I mean, this is kind of from the research I did what I found, but I also found that there were a lot of different ways. So then, this just goes through the different use cases.
Okay.
And then alternative flows, yeah. But from what I was reading, there were, different, I guess, layouts.
Now that's a really good one. That's a good point of reference. Just if he sends back use case document sucks, so okay, I'll try another format.
Yeah.
There's seriously a billion different formats.
Yeah, I noticed the same thing.
Okay, cool. Alright. So yeah. So
Logan, do you have anything for us today?
No, not really.
Awesome.
Cool.
I wish
glad to have you.
more of the group had been able to make it, but
yeah. I just have a question. So when are we really going to start the development for the group app?
I don't know. I almost keep forgetting that we actually have to do it.
Yeah.
I know that as of right now, I can't even pull or push from the group's repository.
Okay.
So I need to get in contact. I think Jay was the one who set that up. I need to talk to him and be like, hey man, I gotta get in there.
Well, what we can do is, if it doesn't work, we can just create a new one, and yeah, start from there. Good gosh. I think
Yeah.
I put up on the group folder, what's it called? I put the SQL file, and so if you start making things, I should, let me see something, because I already started the app, and a pretty basic framework for it right here with the model controller, and haven't made any views. I haven't really worked on it because I've been working on my personal app for the class portfolio, the understanding portfolio. And let me check. Let's see if I have this. I don't know if it's. Did I push it to something? Just want to check real quick. Push.
Also, that was on my screen for a sec.
Yeah, I have the. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'll put the. Let me see something. I hate NetBeans. Come on.
Mine runs so slow.
Yeah, it's just it kills. Fetching latest commit. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, all the stuff should be in here. Wait, but it's not. Okay, let me see something real quick. Yeah, the hibernate works. What? Come on. The hibernate should work. So we just have to add all the reviews and stuff. They just did a push, and yeah, there's not much here. Holy cow. I'm really sorry, just running super slow.
No problem.
You're all right.
Holy crud. So yeah, it's just taking a long time to commit. But yeah, contributors. So yeah, I don't know how you guys want to do this, but yeah, I'm not. How do you add contributors to?
Yeah, I've never set it up before. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to remember.
I hate GitHub. I just
Yeah, I
don't
kind
like.
of do too.
It just gets super frustrating. It's so hard in 260 working with somebody where they'd commit something and just ruin everything.
Oh, that happened to me so much.
Oh, it's so glitchy. I don't know. Okay, so here's I'll just go to the GitHub and then I'll just download the thing and start working on it. It just seems a lot easier. Oh my gosh. Oh, that stuff should be there. The stuff's there, the controller model. The other packages aren't there because there's nothing in them. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is here as well. Put this on the team meeting minutes. How do we oh wait, where am I? Are we supposed to be doing something with this team meeting minutes? Team meeting minutes in Excel?
I didn't know there was an Excel one. I've seen the.
Yeah,
What was it? Just like the document.
Yeah, I just
I've
saw this.
updated that one a couple of times.
Okay. Okay. Wow, yeah, everything's just running super slow. I'm gonna exit out of NetBeans. Goodbye, NetBeans. It's just too much when it's with the Google Hangouts going on and stuff like that.
Yeah, I had to do the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna really be able to work on it during Google Hangout.
No. Okay, I'll do this week's team meeting minutes. Now, what I'm gonna do is put my repository up here. Oh wait, what?
Today's the 14th.
Today's the 14th. What did I put? Wait, what did I put? I put the 17th. Oh gosh. Okay. So here's the repository, and just download it and work on it, and then we'll just talk about anything that we do with the project. So yeah, GitHub just bugging the crap out of me. So yeah, this week we talked about that attended.
A couple of diagrams.
Yeah, a couple
Class
of
diagrams and what else? Use case documents.
Use case. That's good. Oh man. So yeah. Man, so any ideas for the other group members? Should we just do what we're doing and just that's it?
They know when we meet.
We just go ahead and do what we're doing and work on it and get it done.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah, good meeting. Just figure out.
Yeah.
A lot of diagrams.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to. So yeah, we'll develop we'll develop the app, and Yeah, we'll just go from there. All right.
Sounds good.
Okay. You guys have a good one.
I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, see ya.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.